in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola hippies, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hippies and straights around the world. This is Sunday morning and time for another chapter in As the Cookie Crumbles. Today, a Sunday sermon. A faithful believer commentator asked me recently basically the same question Rodney King asked at that intersection all those years ago. Why can't we, believers and unbelievers, all just be friends? I tried to answer. All proclamations of faith in supernatural beings, when they occur in public discourse, are always intended to win for the proclaimers the unearned and undeserved rhetorical advantage and authority. God says is a claim to irrebuttable authority. It's an appeal to that authority. But it is or should be meaningless in a secular context and deserving of no more acknowledgement than if someone had claimed, "Oh, the dog says." The faithful would rightly scoff at such a claim about the dog. Thus they may not suppose the God carries more weight. Thus, we can all be friends as long as the believers, the God-blighted and Bible babblers, don't insist that your or any other God has a legitimate place in the discussion of public law, regulation, or conduct. We stop being friends when anybody proclaiming your or any God decides their faith entitles believers to special privilege or status or standing. In other words, it's your private business. It doesn't deserve public acknowledgement. Truthfully, I don't know that, or even if you believe in anything. I don't want to know. It just doesn't matter to me. Unless you don't keep it to yourself and your co-religionists. Then, indeed, if I do know your theistic predispositions, then you folks, basically in my mind, have de facto sort of violated the public space. Hasidic Jews in New York City want the city to legislate certain accommodations to their traditions. According to a story in the recent New York Times, since civic government is responsible to all the people, no secular authority should ever, I think, endeavor to adjust the behaviors and the conduct of the entire polis to accommodate any special sectarian demands from any cults or religions. To do otherwise is to force the whole of the people to actually submit to the spiritual whims of a minority, which would, I'm sure, be dreadfully aggrieved if they were forced to submit to antagonistic beliefs of some other cult or sect. Which is why the public celebration of, e.g., say, Christmas, Good Friday, Purim, is unacceptable. The civis may proclaim a seasonal holiday or a commercial one, but as soon as it labels and locates that event in any theistic tradition, it violates the rights of others not to behave according to the imposed sectarian whim. I'll just close with this fervent prayer and see you at the beach, hippies.